Good morning, everybody. It is once again Ted, the Speed Learner, and I am here this morning on December 24th, 2018 to review the Cinnamon Bear. And I'm going to review parts 1 and 2 today. Okay, well, not today. In this particular video, I'm going to review parts 1 and 2. In the rest of the videos, we're going to review various other parts. I don't know how many videos there's going to be before I'm said and done, but we're going to go through this step by step. Okay, so here are the questions I'm going to ask about parts 1 and 2. I am sure by now most of you have heard the Cinnamon Bear. There are 26 parts to this thing, and let's see. Now, I have to admit that most of the people that did the Cinnamon Bear, they're no longer with us. And that's a real shame because nobody's going to be able to answer these questions, I have a feeling. But maybe you guys will know the answers. I don't know. Let's find out, shall we? So what am I going to ask this morning? Well, here we go. Do Jimmy and Judy have any other siblings? How old is the house? How old is Jimmy and Judy? They never state. A velocipede is an early form of a bicycle. Okay, I don't know whether you knew that or not, but it is. Okay, how many boxes of ornaments do these kids actually have? And a pink Santa Claus? Really? What color were the sweaters? What material were the sweaters made out of? Who was Uncle Jed? What else was in the trunk? How large was the attic staircase? Who is Mary Louise anyway? Who is Charlie Simpson? They never explain. How many years was Uncle Jed a sailor? I'm presuming he was a sailor in the Navy. I can't verify that. But if he was, fine. If he wasn't, fine. If he was in the Navy, what was his rank? If he wasn't, was he a sailor of a small boat? Was he a sailor of a great big ship? Nobody seems to know. Alrighty, what about part 2? Well, here are my questions for that one. The spider actually ran when the Cinnamon Bear growled at it? How did Judy and Jimmy get on top of the dresser? How did the Cinnamon Bear get the soda pop to fuel the airplane? The tunnel was large enough to fly the airplane through? Really? How did Jimmy and Judy identify the crazy quilt dragon? The stork actually wanted to sit in the airplane? Now, what is the meaning of the word magnanimous? Well, basically speaking, it's a very forgiving person. You know, you do something to the person and he just pretty much automatically forgives you. What a nice guy, okay? Now, the stork is drinking the soda pop gas. And this doesn't damage the airplane at all. And no one was seriously injured in the crash. I'd like to know how that ever happened. Okay. Alright, I'm going to continue this review throughout the day, so I want you to stay tuned and see what I actually say. At the end of this, I'm going to tell you exactly what I think of the Cinnamon Bear. So hang in there, folks. Alright, I will tell you more. If you have the answers to any of this, you can go ahead and leave those answers down here in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll tell you more in just a little bit, so I'd like for you to stay tuned.